Hello BBN. Unexpected moves from the Wildcats. It definitely involves assistant coach Jason Hart, who has a keen eye for finding new recruits. Subscribe to the channel now to receive more news from the Cats. The Kentucky Wildcats continue to excel in their search for new talent, with assistant coach Jason Hart playing a crucial role in scouting young prospects. Last Wednesday, Hart was on hand at the City of Palms tournament to scout two of the most promising players in the 2026 class, Caleb Holt and Alex Constanza. Holt proved why he is widely considered one of the best in his class. In a performance that cemented his status as the fourth best overall prospect in 2026, according to 247 Sports, Holt scored 20 points, contributed 4 assists, grabbed 4 rebounds, and managed 2 steals. The youngster, originally from Loganville, Georgia, has impressed not only with his offensive production, but also with his maturity and intelligence in running the game. Since Kentucky extended him an offer in July, mutual interest has been growing, with visits from the Wildcats in September and fierce competition from programs such as Duke, Kansas, and UConn, all eyeing the potential of this 5-star point guard. On the other hand, Alex Constanza, from Miami, Florida, also drew attention at the event. Ranked as the 21st best prospect in his class, Constanza combines his athletic ability with a consistent shot, traits that have drawn interest from several renowned universities. Although Kentucky has yet to formalize an offer, the persistent contact between the coaching staff and the player has been evident since Mark Pope took over as head coach. With Constanza potentially reclassifying to the 2025 class, decisions on his future could come sooner than expected, and the Wildcats are strategically positioned to deepen the relationship. While Holt and Constanza are both standout prospects, the Wildcats have also had their sights set on Malachi Moreno, a 2025 center who is already an official Kentucky recruit. In the tournament, Moreno put up solid numbers in a tough matchup against Columbus. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 1 assist. Despite his team's lopsided 90-39 loss, the player showed flashes of what he can offer in Lexington. Moreno is seen as a crucial piece in Pope's system, with his defensive ability and presence in the paint being aspects that can complement the Wildcats' dynamic style of play. The Kentucky coaching staff's evaluation work doesn't stop there. Events like City of Palms are valuable opportunities to strengthen relationships with emerging talent and see how players stack up against high-level opponents. Jason Hart's presence at this tournament highlights the program's dedication to staying competitive on the national stage, where recruiting is a constant and fierce battle. With Mark Pope at the helm, the Wildcats have shown a renewed focus on attracting players who can not only shine individually, but also fit into the team's collective scheme. This approach is evident in the way Pope and his coaching staff have balanced their interest in established stars like Holt with the identification of emerging talent like Constanza. The future in Lexington promises to be exciting, and with new recruits, it's all very interesting. I'd love to hear your thoughts at the end. But now the football action is intense. Former Illinois Fighting Illini tight end Henry Boyer has announced his commitment to the Wildcats, bringing with him experience and a specific profile that could be useful in the team's offensive scheme. Boyer enters as a redshirt junior for the 2025 season with 2 seasons of eligibility remaining. Originally rated as a 3-star recruit in the 2022 class, the Illinois player has seen limited participation during his time with the Illini program, but that doesn't tell the whole story. His main contribution has come as a blocking tight end, a role that, while less glamorous, is crucial to the success of many offenses. In 2023, Boyer showed up on the field on several occasions, logging double-digit snaps in 5 of the first 6 games of the season. However, his participation has declined down the stretch, an indication that he may not have found a place in an offense that hasn't been taking full advantage of his skills. Still, he managed to make his mark with 3 receptions, which, while modest, suggests potential to be explored. For Kentucky, this signing seems less about past numbers and more about what Boyer can bring in the future. With veteran players out and the focus on building a solid offensive line to support both the passing and running game, Boyer could be a valuable asset. His size and experience as a blocker make him a versatile weapon, whether it's to open up space for the run or to provide extra protection for the quarterback. Mark Stoops has already demonstrated a keen eye for finding talent that fits the Wildcat system, and Boyer is yet another example of that. He joins a group of tight ends that includes Josh Caddis, Willie Rodriguez, and rookie Mikkel Skinner. Each of these players brings a specific skill set to the table, and Boyer's addition adds an extra layer of depth. At a position that demands both skill and adaptability, having more options is always an advantage. Pro Football Focus 50.3 grade may raise some eyebrows, but it's important to remember that numbers don't tell the whole story of a player, especially at positions like tight end, where impact isn't always measured in yards or receptions. Oftentimes, it's the unseen work that makes the difference in a winning campaign. And that's something Boyer, with his physical profile and experience, can offer. For Boyer, this move also represents an opportunity to revitalize his career. Playing in the competitive SEC gives him a chance to show that he can be more than just an occasional blocker. If he can adapt to Stoops' system and take advantage of the resources Kentucky has to offer, he could become a crucial piece in big moments. While Boyer's signing doesn't make for a stellar recruiting spree, it does show that Kentucky is thinking beyond the stars and focusing on building a well-rounded, functional roster. And honestly, what the Cats need most in football is new recruits who can work well with this team. Let us know what you think. It's important.